Most things in life take time. You have to build them, step by step, piece by piece. They have to sprout, grow, and blossom. In fact, a huge part of growing up is learning to be patient and appreciate the process. However, there are certain things which come and go very, very fast. Take lightning, for example, or the conception of life. Or how about the flash of epiphany as a new idea fills our mind? The question is, what do these three have to do with each other? And what do they have to do with matzah baking? It's a fairly well-known fact that from the instant the water touches the flour, it cannot take a moment longer than 18 minutes for the matzahs to be fully baked. Why do you suppose we go to such great lengths to keep the baking time so short? The Haggadah says the reason we eat matzah is because the Jews left Egypt so fast that their dough didn't have time to rise. I don't know how long it takes you and your family to leave for vacation, but 18 minutes is pretty fast, especially for 2.5 million Jews. Okay, fine, but what does that have to do with us? They were probably wearing turbans and long desert clothing as well. But we don't have to dress like them at the Seder table. Okay, here's the idea. Ready? What's the fastest thing in the universe? Think faster. Even faster than that. Even faster than light, believe it or not. Now this may seem like a funny example until you really think about it. So please, just humor me for a moment. How much time does it take for 2 + 2 to equal 4? That's right, no time at all, because the world of ideas and values exists above our world of space and time. What's true is true always, which from our perspective means it moves infinitely fast. This is the deeper reason why when spirituality first comes into the world, it has to come in with a certain amount of speed, otherwise it loses its spiritual character. If I were to speak it would be very hard to understand what I was trying to communicate. Ideas need to be expressed sharply, with a punch. Here's the problem. Things can move very fast in the mind, but they generally tend to really slow down as they make their way into the body. I value my health. No, really, I do. Let's say I have a good idea to go to the gym. What's the first thing I should do right away? Without a moment passing, I should get my gym gear on, because otherwise, the dough starts to rise. You know what, maybe I'll go a little later. You know, I wonder what's on the Food Network now.
Under the moon, and thank God I'm breathing, and I pray don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown.
Good ideas take time until the moment of epiphany and clarity, but once we know what the right thing to do is, we know we have to work out however many times a week. We know that when we learn spiritual ideas, it brings a shine to our whole day. We know that a certain life decision is the right one. That's the moment to act fast, to make a commitment, to bring it into the world before the dough rises. My brother Danny tells me that in the corporate world, these are called
power moves.
This is not some mundane, tangential fact of the Exodus of Egypt. It is its essence. It is the beginning of a new energy flowing from heaven to earth, from our heads to our hearts. It is the conception of the life of a nation as its soul enters the world. It's the flash of a big vision and the promise of a brighter future.
Don't let it face you, no way, no way. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children
Power moves. Power moves. Power moves. Power moves. Power moves. Alright.